Rise, ye ashen tarnished chosen undead, and welcome Souls fans, new and loyal, to the next installment of the Dark Souls 3 Platinum, all achievements, easy to follow, guide. The Drew Get Good series, because I need to. Just some simple mistakes in the last video, and apologies for those, although hopefully you found them amusing. It happens to us all, it's part of the game. So, we are here in Irithyll Dungeon. And onward we go onto the next part of our adventure. Now, importantly, do not be lured into temptation with anything on the side areas. There is an item in one of those that is a rusted coin. However, it triggers all the dregs and they scream. You will have noticed a grave warden walks past and just quickly as you can, whack away, swing away to defeat it as quickly as you can so that you lose as little of your maximum health as possible, because that's what they do. That item there is a trap. It's going to trigger. This person is going to push. And it's a fading soul. All 50 souls worth. With him defeated, run. Next warden. And then the next warden. As you can see, look at my max health now. That's what the wardens do. And that's the main problem with this area, to be honest. It's otherwise fine, but just that looming threat of your max HP dropping when you're not familiar with this is very daunting, in my opinion. So we defeated 2 Grave Wardens, and then we came back and we defeated 3 of these hollow dregs in there. End of this hallway, you are going to hear a loud scream coming from down below when you grab this item. So be prepared, scream. It's just one of those things. It is what it is. Across the way, this warden. Excuse me? Why? This... Well, that's a new one. That genuinely has never happened before. Dark Souls 3, why are you doing this? Okay, maximum effort it is. Head. No, okay, we'll deal with you later. For now, head back into this tunnel. Right, that's throwing me off. Yeah, so one warden down here, plunge. And then finish. And then cages. Just remember, don't get too close to them. Otherwise you take thorns damage from them. Pop the cages. Can't open this yet. We're going to get a key for that later. Out and to the right, here's Mr. Screamy Dreg himself. And a large soul item. Well, a large soul of a nameless soldier, not particularly large, but yeah. Right. Now come across here. Left cell for dregs and the sorceress set. Do we really need the sorceress set? Grab the sorceress set. I mean, I guess they gave us 110 souls each, so it's not the end of the world. We don't need to go anywhere else on this one. back. Up we go. And now we'll have to deal with the fact that that... What about from here? Yeah, it works from here. I don't know what I was hitting before. Just get some cheeky damage. Eventually, that warden is going to turn and start to run. Or apparently not, because... There you... Okay. Yeah, take that pot. Right. Pop the warden. Pop the dregs. Right. And then the end cell has a large titanite within it. Next cell inside this hole for 2 pale pine resin. And then here on the wall is a chameleon. There was a chameleon, and that's what was making all that noise. Open the gates. No. Oh, right. Sorry. So yeah, exit, come left and open this gate, the shortcut gate. And then, importantly, come to this far cell here. As in here, we need the Jailbreaker's key. And with that, we've done this part. We can now head back across the bridge. Yeah, I should have kept going before. Pathing improvement that I could have made. Equip the torch, as we're now going to fight one of those leech monsters. So left. So yeah, we got the sorcerer set in there. And what we should have done was just open this while we were down there in the first instance. Alright, my turn. Defeating that enemy automatically grants you Sorcery number 3, Great Magic Shield. Now we can head up. And this time we're going to go back to the right. And we can open this window thanks to the Jailbreaker's key. Drop. Drop. Make sure to grab this. This is ring number 41 of 107. The Bellowing Dragoncrest ring. And then, careful, drop down. If we can, get a plunge on this warden, or mini warden. So these ones don't have the fire eyes. Ignore the first. I like to always deal with ranged attackers first. And then back up here for an item which is 2 homeward bones. Inside, to the right, is a chest. You can see with the chain, this is a mimic. Oh, got him stunned. Let's go. He drops an Estus shard, so it's definitely worth killing. Also, opportunity for a symbol of avarice. We will... Alright, behave. We didn't get the symbol of avarice. You didn't need to gesture. Right. Up here, there are 7 mini warden dregs here, some of which are archers. So there's our first 3. There you go. There's 2 crossbowmen. Look at you backstepping like a boss. And then this last one normally stays back, guarding the soul item, the soul of a weary warrior. Alright, so once you've dispatched them and grabbed the soul item, you're going to come back to the entrance. And from the entrance, this first right alcove, sticking to the right wall, is the drop we want to do. Drop, and with doing so, we dodge the giant. Ignore the crystal lizard, because what we want to do is make sure we do not trigger the giant. Right, a giant, ignore crystal lizard and a giant. Drop. Drop again over here where these steps are. And we want to make sure in the middle there is a Pyromancy and a large Titanite. The Pyromancy is Pyromancy number 8 of 27, Profound Flame. And then what we're going to do, once we've got it, is we're going to come back up these steps. But what we're going to do is, the rats here are infinite. So grab the large Titanite, run around, grab Profound Flame. Aim is not to get stun locked by rats, but I just wanted to get a few rat kills for a few souls. That is a mimic. Ignore mimic, up ladder. And this is going to put us back where we fought those 8 in total mini warden dregs. Oh no, it's not. No, that puts us up here. That makes a lot more sense from my notes. Drop down. And here there is a trio of rats. So this I think is a pick. Yeah, pickaxe. And this trio is then followed by a quad of rats. 3 and 4. Now, everything about this next section sucks, I'm afraid. There's two things that absolutely can easily result in death at this section. So these two chests at the end. Now, we need to deal with both. On the left is a mimic, and on the right is a key. The mimic is what I can only describe as an enhanced mimic. It crawls around like a spider, or if it's in The Exorcist, where she does the spider walk down the steps in the extended scenes, she does that. It is much more aggro. It's harder to avoid the grab attack because it looks the same as the lunge attack. Yeah, everything about this one I don't like. And then the chest on the right, when you open it, an army of basilisks is going to drop down and charge towards you. So, mimic first. Look, there it is. So, as you see, I maxed out Chaos Bed Vestiges attacks, kept my distance when it went for its lunge, let it fall, and then get the attack. That's the easiest way to deal with that, but yeah, he sucks. Ring number 42 of 107, the Dark Clutch ring for him. And open, make sure to grab the key. Grab the old cell key, that's very important. And look, joy! Chaos Bed. Chaos Bed. Chaos Bed. Estes. Roll. The Chaos Bed Vestiges is such a good pyromancy. It's got a lovely wide hitbox. And it does so much damage. And there we go. But yeah. These guys, why? Why did they feel the need to put that in? Grab the soul of a weary warrior. And we can now carry on into this gap in the wall. At the end here, careful, that item is a dung pie, so you don't need that, but there are two giant rats. In an ideal world, we're only going to deal with one at a time. But what about my run has been ideal, viewers? Make sure we get our bow back on, as we're now going to deal with a warden mob of 7, and these are the wardens we don't like. So what I do, give a good headshot. We're going to lure one away from the pack. Now they don't always follow. So they'll either stand still and do their little steam vent, or they will chase us down. Well, there you go. So that's the sign that they've stopped. There you go. Now he should give up when he gets to about here. And all we're going to do... Creepy, creepy, creep. Oh, we got two. We got two. We got two. Oh. What is it about this run? There we go. So one should follow. You'll see when you get close because you can see that red glow. Once it goes away, that means that he's turning round. At which point, run behind, and should be a backstab, but why would it give that to us as well? This truly is oh so cursed. But it's fine. It's part of the game and experience. But yeah, 7 wardens. Although they're not. Hmm. I don't understand why they're not aggroing. No, if I just pyro hit them all, that's just gonna end very badly for me. There we go, one's coming over. Hopefully just one. What a mess. Oh, 2 for 2 miss. Fine, we'll get you. Come on. I know this isn't exactly a thrilling section, but 7 wardens is not to be taken lightly. That's it. There we go. Finally, they're playing the game properly. Ooh. Chonk. That's how it's supposed to work. And if you're not the last one left, then I might lose some of my max health, but I'm pretty sure you are. Lovely. Right, we're going to be coming back into this area. So first, grab the large Titanites. And then head out here. Grab the dragon torso stone. Make a note of this area. We are going to come back here to get to an plot optional platinum knot. Take this lift and we're going to ride it all the way up. And then we're going to come back down and we're going to grab that item. Come up. Grab this soul item. Open the shortcut door. Take the lift down. And keep looking at this wall. Here's the drop. And we're going to grab miracle number 9 of 35, Lightning Blade. Drop down inside for a slightly lower drop. And we're now going to go back into the room that had the wardens. Right, inside here there are 5 chameleons in this room, so be mindful of that. Here's one. Just make sure you get your rock throwing. Oh, that's what you're doing. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, make sure you've defeated them all, as once you pick up items, there's going to be screams which are going to lure any aggro. When you grab items, it causes screams which aggroes all enemies. So, Profaned Coal. And we're then going to go to the middle. Grab the Ember. Then to the far left cell. Open this, and this is the one that's going to scream. So we're going to get ashes and a ring here when you grab the ring. So Xanthus ashes and the Dusk Crown ring is going to cause a scream. Ring number 43 of 107. You can see there's a warden over here, so just be mindful. And we can grab this ember over here. Nearly at the next bonfire. We are going to have to come back into this room, unfortunately, as we need to free an NPC with a key that we don't have yet. But for now, at least, you're done there. Grab large soul of a weary warrior, and here, that gargoyle in the distance is going to come alive and attack. Just run. Don't bother. They are so tanky. We don't have the build to deal with them. We're not hitting with anything blunt. So just roll and just keep running, and he can't get past that pole there. Drop down and pop up this ladder. And it's been a while since we've grabbed a gesture. So up here there is an undead bone shard and gesture. We're going to get the stretch out gesture, gesture number 30 of 33. There we are. And now head back to Firelink Shrine. Right. Head over to Andre.
Just wasn't he?
Reinforce the Estus Flask. Give him the coal.
No, this yet, but you're fuck.
Reinforce, and we're going to reinforce our longbow. No, we're not. Where's my notes? Made in the ash. I'm gonna have to buy the titanics.
I don't. I am.
Reinforce Pyromancy Flame to get it to +6. There we are.
Do not be gone. What is?
Firekeeper.
Very well
Level up.
undertaken.
1 level into luck. We're gonna get luck to +8.
Farewell, Ashen One, maiden.
Now you might already have the Titanite shards if you've been picking up ground loot, whereas because I haven't, I don't. Give the Xanthus ashes. Purchase the 3 Titanites if you are the same as me. If you've already got 6, then don't worry.
Ashen One.
Just wasn't he?
Reinforce longbow to +5. Perfect.
Pretty be careful. I don't.
Make sure my pyro gloves back on. Lovely. Back on track. Travel to the Profaned Capital where we just came from. Right. Down the ladder. And then opposite for this exit here. Drop. Head over here to the left and a gargoyle is going to appear. Don't be afraid to use Pyromancy as... Oh, look at you with your wing. Do you mind, sir? So, don't refill your Estus. Do not refill it. Instead, we're going to come up here. Now, immediate left. Right. Crystal Lizard. So what I did there, while running, I did an R2, since swinging in this space isn't good. Then take the right, Crystal Lizard. And then left. So it's in, because you can see there's these holes on the floor we don't want to go down. So in, left, right, right, left. And then at the end, take another left. And we're going to grab the gold rusted gold coin. And then opposite and out, head over to the right and grab 3 blooming moss. Which, if not obvious enough, we are now in a poison area. Toxic area, sorry. Toxic swamp. Take off bow and pyro glove, put on the brigand twin daggers, as we're going to use them for mobility. Plunge and try and get a plunge attack on the nearest spider. Right, actually, that's before we carry on. Let's get the bow. Let's deal with as many of these as we can. So it just alleviates. That lunge has a lot more range than I expected. You... Right, there are more spider enemies in here. You pretty much are going to get toxic here. So let's put on Brigand Twin Daggers for mobility. So dual wield, and if you remember, we're just going to use L2 so that we can do these hops. Keep going until we get to ring number 44, the Cursebite ring. Right, to this next mound for a purging stone. Oh, wrong weapon. Daggers I'm not proficient with, I'm not going to do very well here. And then we're going to get over to here. Up the steps. And now we're going to replenish our magic. Make sure we have our pyro flame on at the ready, and we're going to out pyro a pyromancer in a moment. Up the ladder. We're going to come round the roof, all the way around, up these steps, and onto the roof, and here he is, Sorcerer. Well, Sorcerer, he's actually a pyromancer. But there we go. We can out-pyro the pyro. And importantly, pick up Logan's scroll. We're back to scrolls for ORBEK. Head around the roof to grab these poison arrows. And roof entrance, you'll see there, roll to make sure we get the Wrath of the Gods miracle number 10 of 35. Now that enemy there is ridiculously tanky, does so much damage, it is not worth the fight. So we're just going to roll down and we're going to get out of there. Ignore the item, ignore the enemy, we're just going to get out of here. Head back round, back up the steps and back onto the roof. And we're going to make this jump across. Open with the old cell key, which we picked up earlier. Importantly, grab ring number 45, the Covetus gold serpent ring, farmy farm, and talk to Siegward.
Ah, you are a saint.
He is going to give us a
Once again,
titanite
you
slab.
are my valiant savior. I take.
Also, by freeing him, we complete his quest line. He is now ready to help us take on Yhorm the Giant, our next boss.
And
With him free and repeating himself, come back down, jump back over to the roof. We should just be continuing, yes, for the Jailer's Key. So continue on. And you'll see we're by the giant where the rats were. Jailer's Key. Homeward Bone, doesn't matter which bonfire you go to, as we're going to go straight back to Irithyll dungeon. So, rest, travel, Irithyll dungeon. Right, onward. Warden's gonna pass by. Gonna take that off while I'm waiting for that. So pop the warden. Remember the push ambush. Out and left for this warden. Trio of draggy boys. Wait for this bridge warden to catch up. There we go. Right, with that one done, warden on bridge. We're going to come back to here. Remember to plunge this warden. Bop the cages. Thank you. And then we can use the jailer key to open here. Don't bother opening both, just this one. And pillage for ashes. The prisoner chief's ashes. Head back up. Cross bridge, shortcut, yeah. Cross the bridge, go left. We opened up this shortcut so we can carry on. Drop down. And onward here. Pull the lever. And this is going to be our shortcut back to the 7 warden mob. Remember that there's 2 rats in here, so make sure to dispatch of them first. Remember that's a dung pie, so don't bother with that. Right, bow. Pyro. And plus side, this time our bow is now dealing more damage. Look at that. We also have a lot more healing available now. And Estus to play with. dooby dooby doo. Oh, no, that one didn't get you. No. Bonk. Really? This really does give some Metal Gear Solid vibes. Shoot them in the face. Huh? What was that noise? Missed. Uh-oh. Yep. Not the original plan, but we'll make it work. Oh ho 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 ho. Meow. With them crazy eyes. Well, that's not the one I was aiming for, but I'll take it. A hit's a hit. There we go, that's got to be enough for you to come. Or not. You got some arrows sticking out of you. How many more? Just the one? Yeah, lovely. Right, with them dispatched. We're going to grab the Alva set from here. And remember, there is one more warden left for us to deal with. Do not open that door. Do not, under any circumstances, open that door. That just has a ridiculously difficult enemy for no gain. There is zero reason for you to open that door. Instead, we're going to open this door. So where the Alva set was, past the warden, open this. And we're going to meet KARLA, who we are going to talk to.
Oh, I thought you'd all but forgotten me.
Now the key thing here is we are going to
How
offer
sweet.
help and save her
Good
nonetheless.
to know that a
Very
skinny
important. We
little
must
heretic can
free
still
her
turn heads.
as we need her to gain miracles,
Oh,
and
no,
pyromancies.
except
Or
that. So,
sorceries and pyromancies.
what
No, it's
business
miracles.
have you? This is.
Offer help.
You're here to. But I'm guilty. Is that something?
Save her nonetheless.
Oh, really? I'm.
And she's going to yoga teleport back to Firelink. And we're going to do the same thing. How are we doing? Okay. No, we don't need Andre. Maiden, give her the prisoner chief's ashes.
Let I own her.
Purchase and just max out your wood arrows. Shouldn't need to buy too many of those.
Ashen 1.
Now this is very important. Well, the first one no, the second one yes. head over to Cornix, give Pyromancy tome, and you're going to give him the Karthus tome,
Well, this is fascinating.
and you're going to give him the Irithyll tome.
Ah, then you've really now the.
Now the other two we can't give to him. We're going to give those to KARLA later on.
Do not be gone. What is it?
Now, very important. This is so important. You must give ORBEK the scroll, Logan's scroll. You must give this to him before you defeat Yhorm. Otherwise, he's going to bugger off. So give Logan's scroll.
Oh my. This is a scroll. A masterful.
And Logan is, as he said there, Big Hat Logan. Talk.
I don't mean in exchange for my sword in the fall. I hope. I don't mix in the fall. I hope. I don't mix in the fall.
There we go.
I hope. Come again.
But yes, you must give him the scroll, otherwise he will leave and you won't be able to get all the sorceries from him. And then the last thing we're going to do is we're going to level up and we're going to continue to increase our luck stat.
Very well, then taken.
So luck up 1 to 9.
Farewell, Ashen. May the
And now travel to Profaned Capital. Alright, how long have we got? Yeah, we have enough time to beat Yhorm. So take off your bow, take off your pyro glove, take off your torch, replace fire clutch with flame stone plate, put on Chloranthy instead of Great Swamp, and I recommend Ring of Favour in place of the Witch's Ring. Come to this ladder, descend, and we're just going to run. So they're going to hurl pyromancies at us. A stone gargoyle is going to appear. You'll notice I didn't pick up the item on the bridge. We are going to pick up this soul item. That's unfortunate. We just accept that that happened. Down here, continue on, and just move over to the left. Traverse the fog. Cutscene as Siegward is going to join this fight. And it's our obligatory Storm Ruler. So as you can see, Siegward's already got the Storm Ruler at the ready. Have a look at that cutscene if you've not seen it before. I mean, the story of these two, as they were best of friends, is actually very sad. So come up here, grab your own Storm Ruler. At that point, Siegward has already got aggro. Equip the Storm Ruler, two-hand, hold L2, that's going to charge the laser, and then R1 when you're fully charged, and there we go. And as you can see, Siegward is doing the exact same thing. 2-on-1. Just oh. Now the good news is we do not need Siegward to survive this. The two options of this fight are he has to end on more than 50% health to survive the fight. The only sad thing is that he's too far away to actually hit with his Storm Ruler attacks. There we go. Go on, Siegward, one more. Fine, I'll do it. And there we go. Cinders of a Lord, Trophy number 21, Lord of Cinder, Yhorm the Giant. Quickly talk.
My friend. To your valor. Long may the...
And you might not make it to the bonfire. Oh. We did in this case. Oh, it's because I didn't finish talking to him. If he dies, you're going to get auto-transported. If he's still alive, talk to him, light the bonfire,
To your valor.
talk to him again.
Long may the sun shine.
Okay. This is new. I'm not being automatically transported.
Well,
Oh,
I'm going to have myself
there's
a
more
little
dialogue.
The only thing to do, really, after a nice
So yeah,
toast.
so if he's alive,
You
get
are
the
a true
bonfire,
friend.
and
Best
then
of luck with your
exhaust
duty.
him. If he's dead, you are going to automatically transport past the next bit like this. So cutscene, and we're going to get transported all the way back to our first area, realistically. This is, we're going to go back to where we got the banner before we fought Bort of the Boreal Valley. But yes, trophy 21 of 43, Lord of Cinder, Yhorm the Giant is the trophy we got for that. And this takes a bit longer because it's now changing the area. And very important, do nothing. Don't talk to him. Don't do anything. We are not ready yet. Instead, immediately, homeward bone to Firelink Shrine. You are about to trigger another boss fight, which, yes, we didn't really take much out in the Yhorm fight. Still, no. So very important there. And with that, I do like that. And with that, that's going to be the end of this video. In the next video, we're going to do a bit of cleanup around Firelink, and then onto the Dancer of Boreal Valley boss fight. Can't wait to share that with you. I hope you're enjoying the series and following along successfully and doing a better job of it than I've been in some of my previous videos. Please offer any feedback, questions, any questions. I'll do my best to answer them as quick as possible for you. And of course, please, 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 if you found this in any way useful, entertaining, or in any way positive, please drop a like on the video. And if you're not already, drop a subscribe as well. It doesn't cost you much, but it means the world to me, so I'd be grateful if you could. Thank you all so much. I can't wait to see you in the next video. And until then, thank you, and bye for now.